So let's get started, shall we? Today's video is on stock market. And by the way, today, a few days ago, it was my birthday on 27th April. I am turning 12. So what you guys can do to make me happy is please get me to 100 subs. All right, let's get started. In this video, we're going to learn what actually is the stock market, what are stocks, why do people buy them, and why do companies sell them. Also, we're going to learn about which one is better and for what time, long term and short term stocks. Then, you guys will ask questions which you can ask in the comment sections, which I always like to answer, and then we will have a thank you page. So, what is the stock market? Stock market is a place online nowadays where people buy shares of a company, which is basically percentage. This also applies to if the company grows, then the percentage grows as much. If it also decreases, then it decreases in that amount. How does the prices of stocks change? The prices of stocks change because a company grows or loses. Like, let's say I own a company. My company sells stock every single year. One year, I make $2 million. Then, one person, let's name him Jeff, he buys 5% of that $2 million. Next year, where I get very lucky with very good customers and they buy it for a high price, they I get a value. My company is valued for $3 million. Then Jeff, he will get 5% of 3 million as a profit for him, as he bought 5% of 2 million the year before. So does this make sense to you guys? Why do people actually buy stocks? People buy stocks as it gives good chances of profit. A person like this is Peter Lynch. Peter Lynch is one of the most successful investors in stocks, averaging about 29% returns for over a decade. That is crazy. His top advices is invest in what you know. He believed every day people could spot great companies before Wall Street did, just by paying attention to the products and services they do. Lynch looked for companies with strong growth, simple business models, and good management. He didn't try to time the market. He believed in being calm and patient in long term investment and during ups and downs. His golden rule is know what you own and know why you own it. That's Peter Lynch in a nutshell. As you can see, this made his money rocket with making smart decisions. Also, why do companies sell stocks? As they most likely lose some of their money. Well, there are two main reasons for this. They can sell them to grow faster. If a company has good idea but they don't have the money to do so, then they will invest it in stocks and then when and they will make it public. So people will buy it. And the second reason, going public. If let's say I find a stock which I feel is good in growth, has good management, like Peter Lynch's rules, then I'll buy in it. The company gets a bit of a profit, and if it sells washing machines, and suddenly in my house my washing machine breaks, then I think about this company and then I buy it. This makes the company open to the world, and it might attract people who think that they're worthy of doing these jobs or they could buy this. And our last topic, long term and short term stocks. Of course, there is differences between them. Long term stocks create different outcomes at different times. Like in short term investments, you get less money. but in much faster time. In long term, which is the harder one to invest, you get more money, but it takes a lot more time to get that amount of money. Of course, long term stocks are hard for everyone to do, as nobody likes waiting for money, and it takes a huge amounts of patience to wait for this. An example of this is long term stocks. If I invest 5,000 euros for 6% in for a few years, let's say 10 years, so my profit will be 3,954. Let's round it up to 4,000. That's a huge amount for that. Short term investment, if I invest the same amount, 5,000 euros, in the same percentage, which is 6%, for just about, let's say, a year, then then I will get about only 300 euros. That's that may sound like a lot for such a short time, but the difference is 3,000 euros. So you have to just wait for longer and longer and longer. Do you guys have any questions? If you do, please do ask so in the comment section. I like answering these questions. Thank you so much for listening. And if you like videos like these, subscribe, press the bell icon, and send it to all of your friends. Thanks. Bye.